Hello guys and welcome to Desert Media Production. My name is Dave and today we have a very hot topic that is really moving us left, right and center, those who are looking for a job. I thought about posting this video rather than being live, but I thought I actually might have a chance to answer some questions and try to explain various states or stages of this video. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to either post them in the comment section below or in live chat. I understand that everyone loves watching lives of rich and beautiful, watching gambling videos of people who can afford to spend $1,000 per spin. People who have 20, 30 supercars with billions of dollars on their account. This is not one of those videos. I'm sorry. This is a video of providing support to people, exchanging ideas, offering helping hand and friendly advice. So today we will cover two post-pandemic recruitment issues and reveal several strategies and tips to make your job search more effective and less frustrating. It is frustrating, it is annoying, it is absolute nightmare. The post-pandemic recruitment nightmare is heavily affecting everyone. In particular, two age groups of 23 to 25 and 45 to 50. 23 to 25 is the period of our lives when we just finished uni and no one's willing to give us a chance. No one's willing to give us job experience, gain some valuable insights into business. We are classified as high-risk employees. Regardless of how hard we try, it just doesn't work. All our effort seems to be useless until someone who has been in the same situation, in the same shoes, that understands our situation and decides to give us a chance. Hello, Cherry. Thank you very much for coming in. Sorry about that. I'm just responding to live chat and also the trying to go with what I've planned to say. The same with job seekers age group 45 to 50, highly qualified, experienced, and hardworking group. Everyone thinks that they just want a job until better one comes up and they will jump the ship, overqualified for the position they have applied for. And the question rises, why did they apply for that low level or entry-level job? But the thing is, they just want to apply for that job to build a career within that company. So many, I bet you 90% of all people who are applying for that job, they actually did the research about the company, about the position, about whatever they wanted to hear from the company. They believe in their vision, mission, statements, and they just want to build up their career, even starting from low entry-level positions. Now, the first issue is a standard question. Dave, what's wrong with my resume? I've asked myself hundreds of times the same question. I gave it all I got, my whole history, my entire work experience, every single job that I've done, every skill that I've learned, every tool that I've used, everything is in there. I gave him my full and complete background. Still, I can't get an interview, no one's calling, no response, no acknowledgement, no application receipts, absolutely nothing, dead silence. I hear you, I hear your frustration. If you're in the same shoes, absolute the same thing. It was only several years ago that the more you give, the better it is. It was due to the fact that we used to employ people based on their skills, experience, and potential. Only a couple of years ago, you apply for 5 jobs, and out of 5 jobs, you will possibly get 2 interviews. By the end of the month, you'll be employed again. Skills and experience and potential used to be very crucial for employment. More experience you had, you have a better chance of landing that job. Things have changed, especially now due to this pandemic. Currently, it is employer's market. When I say it's employer's market, let me explain what I mean by that. It's like in real estate. When you have too many buyers and not enough houses for sale, house prices are dictated by the seller. Here, in this instance, house prices will definitely go up. When you have too many houses for sale, but not many buyers, prices are dictated by buyers. In this instance, prices are more than likely to go down. As far as the job market circumstances right now, with so many people off work due to pandemic, employers have a huge choice right now. They are the king of the market. At the same time, they dictate the offers, wages, and they can pick and choose who they are willing to offer the employment to. On top of all that, they can dictate the probationary period, terms, and conditions. It used to be 1 month probationary period before the full-time was offered. Now it can go up to 9 months. So they are dictating the tempo. So I hear you saying, yes, but what am I doing wrong? Why can't I get anywhere? Again, I'm in the same situation. There could be so many factors that are affecting our job application, and I will address most of them today, so you don't make the same mistake as I did. So let's start with the recruitment process. For every advertised job, a recruiter or HR professional could receive on average between 400 and 650 applications, sometimes even more. So it used to be 100 to 250, that was all good. But these days, it's huge influx of job applications. This is the point that many of us do not understand. No recruiter or HR professional will read your entire resume, especially when it comes to 250 or more received resumes. Your entire background, skills, educations, tools you used, courses, potential, and history doesn't matter anymore. So what really matters is your past job that is relevant to advertised position. What I mean by that, you need to demonstrate a direct link between the position you're applying for and your previous experience. I've tried to pretty much dissect my previous position, and I was operations manager. But the problem is I was on a contract. So when you do that, if you're on a contract, you have to actually try even harder to get linked to that position. So you have to take everything that has been part of that job and link it to a position that you're applying for. I've done that on numerous occasions. Simple as that. And it doesn't work in so many instances. One crucial thing to remember is that your most recent job is the most relevant piece of evidence. So if your most recent position can't be directly linked in some way to the position you're applying for, all your effort is absolutely for nothing. Regardless if you have held exactly the same position 10 years ago, recruiters simply don't believe that you can do that job instantaneously. Doesn't matter you had 25, 35, 40 years of experience. It doesn't matter. I can hear you screaming, Dave, but that is so stupid. Yes, and I absolutely agree with you. It doesn't matter. They would rather interview someone with less experience who has performed that job in recent time so they can easier justify their selection. What I mean by that is 2 decades of skill, experience, and that doesn't matter. They don't appreciate that. They have someone that can jump the ship instantly and start working from the same position into new one. I am full-time job seeker at the moment. I spend at least 34 to 40 hours per week looking for a career continuation. 40 hours is a lot to do the job seeking exercise. I was in shock when my 52-year-old friend revealed to me that in 2019, He applied for over 1,800 jobs without any success, double degree, with all bells and whistles, absolutely nothing. I would have never guessed that I would be in the same situation. Lean Six Sigma operational leader. I have multidiscipline expertise with over 25 years of experience. All of that doesn't matter. I've tried so many things. If you're in the same situation, you're asking what to do now. In the normal circumstances, I would advise, okay, prepare the functional resume. Format it that way that specifically targets the job you are going for rather than going in general. Make sure you highlight the skills and abilities you have that relate to that position, rather than just listing a ton of stuff that might not relate to that chronological resume. And that chronological resume can seem very cold and almost like a shopping list of skills, promotions, and experiences. But now we don't have normal circumstances. So what now? If you're applying for more than one industry, for example, sales, customer service, transport, health, food, you should prepare a resume that is relevant to each industry. I know it's a ton of work. I've spent hundreds of hours on resumes and cover letters. Each and every single specific job that I've applied for, there was specific resume for that position. That's why I am full-time job seeker. The best way to do this is to create a master resume. To create with all your extended history, including working experiences, skills, education, and all your responsibilities. Don't miss a thing. Then simply copy and paste into a specific industry resume. What I mean by that is you have all the information that you need in that master sample. And then when you're applying for position, pick and choose which one relates to that position or to that company. But before you take that start and copy action, do some research. Find out who is the recruiting officer for the position and give them a call, or HR person. It's easy these days. You go on LinkedIn, type in the name of the company, it'll tell you exactly who is working in that company. Try to figure out how to get the phone number from them. Just give a couple of calls to a company and they'll direct you to it. This could save you a ton of time and absolute lot of frustration. And at the same time, they will give you insight on what you really need to do, at least to have an opportunity to be invited for a face-to-face interview. Ask what type of resume they would like to see and what type of cover letter they would like to receive from you, and what sort of information they need and require. Again, that is a winning formula. They will give you that winning formula. Again, it works in that period of the age group between 25 and 40, it works quite well. But two high-risk categories, which I mentioned earlier, 23 to 25 and 45 to 50, it's really, really hard. You need to fine-tune all of that because we're so-called high-risk employees. Recruitment industry is not standardized. Each and every recruiter within each and every agency and company have their own requirements, vision, how things should look like. Now, resumes should be set and look this way, how long it has to be, what sort of information. I guarantee you, from 5 calls you make to recruiters, you will have at least 4 different options, 4 different views how resumes should look like, and 4 different types of cover letters that had to be accompanied. I've applied for a job. And I didn't go anyway. So I looked at it, I thought, better give him a call, see what's going on, what's happening. And the recruiter, the HR personnel said to me, well, your resume is extended. I said, that's 2 pages of resume. And he said, well, we need 1 page that says everything. We don't have time to read your resume. I said, all right, okay. So I pretty much narrowed it down, put it on 1 page. Still not good. So I give him a call. So this is a different company. Still didn't give him a call, and the answer was, we didn't get enough information from you. I said, what do you want? I said, about 2 pages. So the last and possibly 3rd page that says, what your aspirations are and how you achieved and all that. Thinking, this is ridiculous. And this is only after 2 job applications. So it just kept going. Every time you call someone else to get the feedback, they tell you, oh, you should have done it this way. Now, I'm telling you, don't wait until you get the feedback. Give them a call in advance. And I will actually make at least 4 to 5 phone calls to different companies and recruiters live here so you can hear what they say and you can hear what I ask from them. While you're talking to them, while you're on the phone with a recruiter, ask them if they're using ATS, which is Applicant Tracking System. Most recruitment agencies and large companies use Applicant Tracking System these days. Many mainly due to high volume of applications they are receiving. So the automated system is designed to screen all the applicants or applications and perform shortlisting. The shortlisting happens before it even comes to the recruiter or HR personnel. In simple terms, ATS is the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is programmed to scan and examine all job applications, including resumes and cover letters, looking for keywords set by the recruiter. Most of the wanted keywords could be found in the job listing and position description. That would include skills required, personal and professional characteristics, and any additional information they need. Sometimes those additional informations are not visible in job description or anywhere else. This is where your cover letter comes into play. The cover letter should not contain the same information as your resume. In simple terms, your cover letter is your sales pitch addressing all the skills needed for the job. Why you, and what makes you you, and why you better than anyone else. One common cover letter mistake is that the sales pitch is based on solution selling rather than transaction selling. Selling solutions takes time and a lot of effort. It goes around the bush. Transaction selling is fast, to the point, and easy to understand. And sales pitch is called an elevator pitch. Now, imagine yourself as a market stand salesperson. People walk by, and you need to attract their attention very quickly, so they can't resist but to stop by, listen to what you have to say, and buy product from you. So that's what sales pitch is pretty much. In looking for a job, once you finish your cover letter, read it back to you. If it takes more than 60 seconds, your entire cover letter is too long. You have to shorten it down. 30 to 40 seconds to read it back to you. That's it. The first 2 paragraphs should take no more than 10 seconds to read. So if you're reading 2 paragraphs and it takes more than that, it's too long. Try to be creative, engaging, fun, but know exactly what to put in each and every single cover letter. Again, ask the recruiter. They will tell you what they want to see. Now, the thing is, what to do if all of this fails? You have applied for thousands of jobs. And to be honest with you, if you're looking for work on a full-time basis, reaching 1,000 job applications is pretty easy. You can apply for 20 jobs a day. That's about 140 jobs per week if you're taking Saturday and Sunday. 560 in 1 month. It's easy. But the problem is you're burning your job search pipeline very quickly, and your job search can really get dry very, very, very rapidly. So don't do that. Try to spread it out. Each and every single job that you're looking for and you're trying to apply, take extra time, do some extra research, give them a phone call. There is simple term to that thing. You actually trying to bridge the gap between the two jobs. So once you find a job, once you find a company that suits you, try to adopt their vision, mission, everything that you can possibly find out about them. Look who is the CEO, who is the chairman, who is the director. Find out what their goals are, and then adopt your goals with their goals, and combine them into that cover letter. Combine them. You have to give them what they're looking for. It's not about you, it's about them. Now, I've done a lot of jobs in the past, and I got experience that just one wish to achieve during their life. 2,000 job applications, and you think, what now? What is my last option? What is my last resort? Well, guys, that is the topic of my next step, which is going to be in my next live video. It's called roadside recruitment. I have tried everything possible. I am registered with several different recruitment agencies, and for the high skilled, 45 to 50, and 23 to 25, it's really not enough options right now. The government in each and every single country at the moment is preoccupied with the pandemic, with the vaccine rollouts, with all different things. Everything we try right now, it doesn't work. But as the pandemic is slowing down, they'll probably start cracking the recruitment industry and everything else, trying to put so many people back into a workforce. Until then, we have to suffer. Our credit cards dry out, our bills piling up. So what to do meanwhile? What to do in the meantime? Well, for me, it's called roadside recruitment. And I will probably be on the road by Friday, live, sitting on the side of the road with a sign said "Job Wanted," and I will just put my credentials on it, print out a couple of contact details. I'll also give you a couple of tips on that one. Regarding the job applications, I forgot one thing to tell you. When you're looking at different jobs, apply for the jobs where you can find details about the company you're interested in applying for, or that job that is contained in. Why? Because if you're applying to private advertisers, when they specify it's private advertiser, they don't give you details about it. Most of the times, it's the agencies that they're dealing with telesales or telemarketers. It is people that collect all the data, much like your phone numbers and email addresses, so they can spam your inbox. And I've learned that a hard way. Receiving text messages, phone calls from unknown numbers. So my junk mail folder is absolutely full. So if you can't identify the employer, do not apply for that position, because it's going to disturb you even further. I've done, I don't know, probably in the last fortnight, I've done about 7 or 8 video interviews, which is self-recording interviews, all absolutely for nothing. I've done at least 5 assessments, online assessments. Waste of time. Absolute waste of time. And some even global companies that I've applied for, they just start doing all this and they're using that as a marketing research data. It's really frustrating what they're using right now. At this stage, the recruitment agency is doing one thing, which is called inventory recruitment, because they don't have enough job positions on offer, and they're dealing with that particular industry. What they do, they advertise for a job that doesn't exist. So, and they're taking all the job applications for that particular ghost position, and then they will do the phone call screening. And you think, well, they have a job. No, they don't. It's called inventory recruitment. Just in case if that job pops up, so they can call you and say, oh, well, that position that we had before is gone. Now we have this position. Would you like it? But it's not what you know. It's who you know. In 90% of the cases, if you have someone that you know, you will get there. Before you do anything, do some research with your friends and your family on Facebook and everywhere else. Ask if someone knows someone in that particular industry, so they can give you a helping hand. If you're alone, if you're on your own, you're gonna have a super hard time finding that job. And to be honest with you, I'm in the same shoes. I know how you feel. I used to give advice to people looking for jobs just from the experience, what I've seen from what others do. Now I'm giving you advice from my own mistake in the same position as everyone else. It is absolutely annoying. It is frustrating, and it is a huge burden for the entire family, not just for a single person. Well, if you'd like to know more about what I call roadside recruitment, please stay tuned. I am going to be live on Friday, again, with a huge sign that says job wanted right on the side of the road. And let's see how that's going to pan out. You'll have a look at it, and I'll probably be live for about 3-4 hours. So if you want to join and say hi and ask questions and see how it goes, please join me. Join me on a journey. It's a journey that we actually trying to experience all. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. I will answer them all. I'll go through it and answer every single one of them. If you would like to get notified about our next live stream and new videos, please click that notification bell button and you will get notified when I go live or when I post the next video. If you're watching and didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe and like the video. That helps the channel a lot, it helps me a lot, and I truly appreciate your ongoing support. Cherry, thank you so much. I really and truly appreciate you. Love you to bits. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support and everything you've done for me. I really, truly appreciate you. Again, thank you very much for everything you guys done for me. And over the years, we're about I believe 55 subscribers to 10,000. That just puts a smile on my face, even though I'm falling apart inside. But never give up. Never give up on your dreams, on trying, on everything you can possibly do to make your life easier and better. So thank you very much. Thank you once again for watching and your viewership. And until next video, please stay safe and take care of yourself and each other. Guys, if you have any questions before I go, please let me know. Put it in the chat box and I will answer it. So thank you very much, Sherry, again. Greatly appreciate it. So, all right, guys, no questions so far. I shall talk to you on Friday, and that will be from a roadside recruitment exercise. Thank you very much, guys. Talk soon. Love you all.